All right, so I went and got some watermelons from this watermelon farm, and they specialize in growing melons. And I was talking to them. I was like, "Hey man, what do you guys do with all your rotten stuff that you can't sell at the fruit stand?" And they got back with me and they said, "We get cantaloupes all the time that are bruised, that are overripe. We can't sell them." I was like, "Man, I'll give you $1 a piece." And they called me up and had a whole truckload of them. Check these out. They've been sitting since yesterday, so they got flies all around them. Then I got that barrel full. Slice them up, make some moonshine, you know that. Check this out. And you could eat some of these. You just cut the stuff out of it. That's all good melon in there. People would look at these and snub their nose at them. They don't know shit about shit. That's the type of people would starve to death if the shit actually hit the fan. This right here, that's all good. If you want to cut that little part out right there, that's all good. It's just really ripe. Fucking bougie ass people too good to eat ripe fruit. It's like, what's the point of eating fruit that ain't sweet? I like it when it's ripe like this. That's all good melon. Cantaloupe. That's all good cantaloupe. Like, you could cut a lot of the meat out of here if you want. Look at this. Cut the green out. Cut the rind off. That's all edible. I eat that right now, no problem. Matter of fact, I cleaned 3 of these yesterday. Tore them up. I mean, I try and take them in the house, keep the flies off of them if I was going to eat it, you know. But let's make liquor. Get all the seeds out of them. And slice them up. Fuck. Hard to do this shit with one hand. Need a goddamn cameraman. Get the seeds off of them. You get it. Cut these fucking things up. Put them in a blender. Blend them up. Put them in a barrel. It's always about the same shit. It's always about the same fucking video. It's gonna be a different taste. That's all. Hopefully it comes out good. Motherfucking cantaloupe, son. Put 5 gallons of water in a pot, bring it up to a boil and turn the heat off. I'm going to stir in 60 pounds of sugar. All right, Pour your sugar water into your mash. Damn, that's full. Alright, so I stirred it up good. Let's get a gravity. Hopefully, I don't get no damn foam or anything. We're at 1050. Yeah, that'll be alright. I'd like to be at 1060, but man, I ain't got much more room in here for anything else. And I'm sure some of this pulp's gonna break down. Get some of these, couple fruit flies in there. Alright, so I'm gonna add this jar of pineapple juice because I got no pectic enzymes. I want to help break down some of this pulp. So that's not going to put any flavor in there. There's not enough of it to actually tell that there's even pineapple juice in here. The point of this is because pineapple juice has something called bromelain in it. I don't have no pectic enzyme. There's a lot of pulp in here that needs broken down, and that bromelain will break it down. This is also a natural meat tenderizer. That's why they say don't eat too much of it, because it'll start dissolving the skin inside your mouth. It's delicious. I love the shit, but it's just like a natural helper to help with that when you don't have pectic enzyme. That's all it is. It's just one jar, one can of it. It's gonna help break up that pulp, the cell walls, so that some of that sugar from that cantaloupe's available. 1050, I'd say once that kicks in, we'll be at 1060. It'll be all right. Hopefully I get some alcohol. We'll see. About a week. We'll check you then. Now I'm gonna add some yeast. Stir it up. I'm gonna add some yeast nutrient. Stir it up again. The lid on it, wait till it's done fermenting. It's finished. This smells good too. It smells so good. It is crazy. But look at that. I'm going to transfer 20 gallons from this barrel into that smaller barrel. I'm going to let it sit overnight. I'm going to use this pond pump. I'm going to use that strainer bag. Good, clean cantaloupe wash. Alright, I let it sit overnight. It all settled. Putting it in my still. Gonna fill her up. Gonna start her up. This is the first liquor run done through this still. I'm excited. Can't wait to see how this tastes. I'm gonna prep it up, you know, put it together, and I gotta put some water in the worm and hook up the water and everything, but she's ready to roll. I did a cleaning run yesterday. I soaked that pot in citric acid and water for a dang week, and then I ran vinegar run. I put 4 gallons of vinegar in there, filled it up with water. I ran it for about 4 hours yesterday, just steaming it out. I didn't even run water to the worm. I just let it steam. I put a rag over the drip tube and filling her up. We're about to see what's up. This bad boy's been going I threw out half a gallon of heads. That's my first jar of tails. I already got 5 quarts of hearts. If you need a still like this, philbillymoonshine.com. Let's taste this liquor and see what it's all about. Well, let's try it out. See how it tastes. Smells like cantaloupe. It's got a little cantaloupe flavor. I'm gonna run it the same way because it's come out a little bit lower of proof. It was coming out about like 115 with a thumper. I didn't get a shit ton of alcohol because I had a low gravity because I wanted it to be real smooth. I want a lot of that flavor to come through. So I'm glad I used a thumper with this mash. But tomorrow I'm going to do another run, same mash. I'm going to infuse it. I'm going to go to the store and get some cantaloupes. Actually, I might go back out to that melon farm where I got these from, because they got better melons. I go out there, get some cantaloupes. I'll blend them up. I'll make sure I strain it, only get the juice. And then I'll add it with some liquor and I'll put it in an infuser. I'll show you tomorrow. We're not done. We're going to do one more run, see which one has the most flavor. This is the first run. We're going to do a second run. Let's see what the best way to run cantaloupe is. My gravity at this was 1060, so I knew I'd get a little bit less alcohol, but I've done 1060 before and gotten just as much. I don't know, maybe it's just cantaloupe. I will tell you that cantaloupe, it worked off in like 4 days. That shit was done, ready to go. And that wine is great. And after, I keep tasting cantaloupe now, like after it's over, you know what I mean? It's there. It's crazy that I'm getting as much cantaloupe now that I'm getting. Like, I wasn't getting as that much at first, but now I'm getting a lot of it. It's pretty cool. But we're going to do it with the infuser tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I got it running again. I've been infusing each jar with a little bit. Let's, I got one jar. That's number 2. Threw out half a gallon of heads like always. We're going to see what the flavor difference is. If it's better, if it's worse. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Alright, first run, new run. Let's try this one. So, I will say this about cantaloupe. Normally when I do fruit, I want my starting gravity to be at 1060. Cantaloupe, I don't like getting less than 2 gallons. And yeah, the liquor might be smoother. You don't have to add water to nature it down. But maybe next time I do cantaloupe, I'll do 1080. But let's try this. Infused. I think infusing is the way to go. They're both good. You don't get cantaloupe till the back half when you drink the first batch. You get cantaloupe the entire time with this batch. Let me try a different jar. Like a lightning bug. Ooh, that jar smells different. I think infusing it helped a tiny amount. Let's see what's up with this one. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think I like the infused version just a tiny bit better, but they're very similar. I will say adding the liquor to the infusion helped get a whole nother jar out of that run. This one I tested and it's tailsy, so I'm gonna dump that in the tails. So I got 6 jars out of that run, 5 jars out of the first run. Proofs. Let's see what this started out at. Starting proof of this run, as far as the hearts goes, $110, maybe 115. And you know, that's a good proof. You don't have to add water. When you add water to something like this, it takes all the flavor out of it. So if you got high proof with flavor, keep it high proof with flavor. That's how I'm going from now on. This batch is about the same proof. This might be 2 proof less than that. That's it. I think infusing it helped a little bit. It gives you more of a cantaloupe sweetness on the front end of the taste. This comes through after you drink it, and it lasts a good long while. Like, I'll be tasting cantaloupe here for a while. That's the difference in the 2 runs. They're very, very similar. But I think next time I'll go 1080, I'll infuse. Or maybe I'll go 1080, cut out the thumper, infuse in the pot, see what that happens there. But I'm going to call this a win. I say that it is a win to run a thumper at 1060 and use an infuser. Cut up a cantaloupe, put some liquor in with it, and dump it throughout your run. Just a little bit per every jar. A little dump here, full jar, put a new one in there, a little dump. That's how you infuse. That way you spread that flavor throughout the whole run. That's all I got for cantaloupe. It's worth doing, I'll tell you that. It's got a good flavor to it. So when that melon farm hits me up again, says they got a truckload of cantaloupe, looks like I'll be putting my ass to work. It's a lot of work in that shit. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.